when a person just spirals out of control and keeps spiraling out because your mind is just like, at this point now, after keep asking for forgiveness and asking for forgiveness, just like how I did, keep asking for forgiveness. You do Tyra Banks show. Well, I did Tyra Banks show. I did this show. Oh yeah, I just want to say I apologize. And the people still beating on you, and then the people that's involved don't pretty much come to your rescue. I got emotional. I actually got emotional, and I felt like, yeah, New York, Jay. And I started to feel him, and I started to feel myself. And I just felt the energy, and I got up and I started walking towards the stage, and I got up there and I was just like rooting him on as a champion. I
can appreciate her being overwhelmed and inspired, but we would have preferred she did it from her seat.
Basically, I remember absolutely nothing. I think I was so focused on performing, because you know, when you perform, it's like a lot. You gotta hit it, you gotta nail it, you gotta kill it. This has to be perfect. And I know I was on this side of the stage, and I was kind of occupying that side, and I played, and then I went over there, and then he was on that side of the stage, and he was doing that. So I was over here, killing it, vibing, singing my part when it came, vibing on this thing, and then we came together in the middle, and I was on this side of him, and he was right here. So as far as I could see, this was us doing what we planned to do the whole time. When I tell you 100%, I was oblivious to the idea that next to him was another person, which kind of scared the shit out of me later when I figured it out.
That, you know, things happen, and of course we love her, and we don't. I mean, when I say we, Rob, I'm not talking about you.
Right.
Alicia and I, we don't. You know, yes, she's forgiving, and you know, it's all love. It's all love. And she was coming from a place of love. It's just. You know.
All right, so picture this. It's 2009. VMAs are in full swing, and Jay-Z and Alicia Keys are delivering an epic performance of Empire State of Mind. Now enter Lil Mama. She decides she needs to be part of the action, and things go south real quick. Now before we get into the juicy details, if you're enjoying this content, give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts down in the comments. Let's get into it. So, Lil Mama, a New York native, decides she's going to crash Jay-Z and Alicia Keys' performance. Beyoncé tries to stop her, but Lil Mama powers through, vibing like she's the third wheel in the group. It's cringeworthy and hilarious at the same time. Fast forward to the aftermath. Jay-Z is visibly furious, and Lil Mama becomes the center of attention for all the wrong reasons. She tries to explain herself in interviews, apologizing left and right, but the damage is done. Cut to a few weeks later, and Jay-Z is on a radio show expressing his displeasure. He calls Lil Mama's actions out of line and emphasizes how much planning went into that performance. Ouch! Alicia Keys, not initially aware of the crash, later shares her disappointment, saying Lil Mama should have supported from her seat like everyone else. And this is where Lil Mama's downward spiral begins. The industry turns its back on her, and in 2015, Lil Mama reveals the devastating impact. She's essentially blackballed. No one wants to work with her, fearing it might upset Jay-Z or Alicia Keys. Now here's the kicker. Fast forward 12 years to 2021, and Jay-Z finally forgives Lil Mama. Better late than never, right? Lil Mama had attempted private apologies, but they went unanswered until this point. In a Twitter Spaces conversation with Rob Markman, Jay-Z says Lil Mama is forgiven, explaining that she was just a little too excited. Lil Mama on Instagram thanks Jay-Z and Alicia for their understanding. So, there you have it, folks. A moment of excitement on stage, a career in shambles, and a redemption 12 years later. What are your thoughts on this whole saga? Drop them in the comments, and don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting.